and I'm getting no response until I decide to do something very crazy, which is to comment below about 25 of their pictures saying that this is a scamming page. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Chanel, the Living Dolly, and welcome to a brand new story time. This is not just a regular story time. This is a story time about how my daughter Naya almost did not get her grad dress. Yeah, all right, so stay tuned, keep watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go. Okay, so the way that this all started is Naya really wasn't sure if she wanted to go to her prom. She just thought that it would have been boring and lame, and you know how teenagers are, they are so weird is what I will say. Like 1 minute they'll be like, oh, I don't want to go, but coming down to the last, like let's say within the last couple weeks, 2 weeks before the actual prom, she was just like, yeah, I really want to go. So you'll know me, I had to move hell and high water. So initially, since from April we were looking at dresses. In May we actually found a really pretty one on Pinterest, but when it is I end up checking it, it was what we thought was like 1,000 TT, because to me she did send me a screenshot saying that the dress was 1,000 TT. I kid you not. I'll see if I can find it. But when it is I checked back again on the night when I was actually going to place the order, which was June the 6th, it was telling me 1,000 US. And I, my friends, I'm not paying 1,000 US for a child's prom dress or graduation dress, whichever one you want to call it, because like a lot of people have an issue with that. Prom is the actual, you know, evening of elegance kind of style, and graduation to me is in uniform. However, that is just how it is for secondary schools in my opinion. But coming from a child who, my inner child, this is, her parents went with her to her prom. Okay, there was no date, nothing like that involved. There was no makeup done, no dress. Not saying that I had a bad time. It was actually a really great night. I wanted to make sure that Naya got the full experience. So I thought that, you know, it's something that she shouldn't miss, right? I mean, I don't think you will die if you don't go. However, like, I really wanted her to experience it, and, you know, for me to experience it as well. Okay, my friends, y'all know me, discount code queen. Ain't nobody spending no $1,000 US on a dress for a child, okay, Naya 16, for some hours, because her grad was literally from 6 until 1 p.m. No, this is not a wedding dress, all right? So no. So we are scrambling at this point, trying to find a dress that she really likes, because Naya is not a usual person, right? She is the type of person, she has to be in love with something for her to want to wear it, or even want to eat it, or like, she's just that type of child. I know who it is I'm dealing with. So I tried my very best, and she did compliment me after, you know, for being very patient with her. I was pulling up on TikTok all of the different sites that I could have gotten a prom dress from, all right? And I came up with a bunch of them. There was one in particular that we were looking at that was stunning, but like I figured that it would have been expensive, and from what I hear, the cost of grad dresses, especially locally around grad season, was up there. All right, okay, so I'm doing my research, finally came upon this boutique. I believe it is like a bridal boutique, or just really elegant formal dresses kind of boutique. It is called Miss How, or is it Miss Show? Not sure like which one it is. I found it on TikTok, and then I went across to their Instagram page, because you know they had their link in their bio. I checked out their website. The dresses were really pretty, really gorgeous, and we searched through. She really wanted a pink dress, and then she said, you know, she would take like a purple, but then one of her friends was going in purple. You know, these kids. So I'm just like, is it that serious? But then if it was me, yeah, it would have been that serious. Anyhow, so yeah, I finally came upon this gorgeous dress here, and I was just like, do you like it? And she smiled. I was like, thank you, Jesus. So I decided to purchase it one time. So we purchased it on June the 6th, 7:34 p.m. Right? The dress cost $170, and there was a coupon code because y'all know I'm a discount code queen. I don't play. I ain't shopping if we can't use a code. All right, online that is, right? And it was $17, so it came up to like 162 or 163, something like that. And I was like, right, great. And the shipping was only like $8.99. And they said that would be shipped between 3 to 7 days if there was no adjustments to be made. So you could customize the dress. Let's say that you are a size 12 and, you know, like, it depends on your body type. But I decided, and I thank God that I decided, it had to be Jesus who told me to do this. I decided to go with a size 14. Now, I am a size 14. And I'm telling myself, even if it is too big, we can take it in. I would rather have a dress or an item of clothing that is too big, that can be adjusted, than too small. And what you're going to do with it? You got to give it away or sell it, right? And in a situation like this, ain't nobody got time for that. So the dress is purchased. 1 week goes by. I have no response from Miss Show or Miss How. I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. Now, I don't know if it is I've been spoiled by other online sites where when they say 3 to 7 days, they mean 3 to 7 days, and it could possibly be less. Okay. But that really disturbed me. By the second week, I waited till the end of the second week, and I was just like, okay, so this is the same thing. Like, nobody's reaching out to say, well, you know, an email is coming through saying your item has been shipped. Here's the tracking number. Nothing. At this time, it is like the week before grad. At this time, I'm in full panic mode because I really did not want to end up in a situation where it is I had to come and purchase a dress locally for that kind of money. Now, hear me out. If it is we were not traveling, I may have been more inclined to do that. However, I didn't even want to take that chance. I was really relying on God, okay, and really like trying to have my faith up there. Now, God has come through for us in several occasions before, all right? So this is a testament to him as well, just so you know. So Jesus Christ, that's the God I'm referring to right here. So I'm just like, okay, then we're still not hearing anything. I am panicking, but trying not to panic because, you know, you can't worry and pray at the same time. So I am fasting. I'm doing everything at this point because I don't know what to do, to the point that I actually started to contact them via their WhatsApp number, via their email, via DM. And I'm getting no response until I decide to do something very crazy, which is to comment below about 25 of their pictures saying that this is a scamming page. Like, I was thinking that at this point because I'm just like, what is happening here? So yes, Crazy Chanel commented under 25 pictures or more. They've been since deleted then, so you could go check if you want, because I know some of you will go check, right? But yeah, I commented under a lot of their pictures saying that this is a scamming site, do not purchase from them, they're criminals, they stole my money. Like, only when it is I did that, they responded to me via email. Only when I did that. I have been texting on WhatsApp. There is a customer service line because, you know, everybody's going digital now. So I was speaking to, you know, the AI and everything, and nothing. I'm DMing, nothing. I tried calling them on Instagram. I did everything I could have. So yeah, times were very desperate, and I felt like if I have no choice, my back was against the wall, okay? I did not want to spend $2,000-$3,000 on a dress. I didn't even want to spend $1,000 on a dress locally. I don't want to buy one, okay? Especially if I just purchase another one. So I finally got a response, and they told me that the dress will be shipped within 2 to 3 business days. Right now, we have a week and a half before the grad. The grad is July the 5th. I am still trying to be patient. I said, okay, at least I finally got a response. 3 days pass. I am not getting anything. I'm just, okay, no email, no tracking number, nothing like that. I emailed them again, and then I once again had to do the same thing, which is to comment under a bunch of their pictures stating that these people are criminals, that they stole my money, that they are scammers. Like, I had to do it again because it is the only way I'm getting a response. And guess what? I got another response. The response this time was they are having a season of celebration, right? I can't remember what the name is, but I'll leave it up here for you. And only after that celebration is finished, celebration takes 3 days, by the way, then they would send my dress to Miami, where my skybox is. At this point, I'm livid. I am absolutely annoyed. I am on 10,000 that is, because I'm just like, these people are playing with me right now. I have said in several of my emails, right, in caps, so quite loudly, that I needed the dress. And this is what I actually said. I told them I needed the dress for the weekend before. First it is, I know that they were just behaving kind of like callous, like, okay then, you'll get the dress, you know, that kind of thing. No, I can't do that. So when the dress finally reached to, because I had to be in constant contact with web source, you know, I'm just like, I explained to them several times, like I was that annoying kind of customer. I had no choice but to be. I needed my child's dress, okay? So I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm not a criminal, so, you know, but I did what I had to do. So I finally, you know, got web source to let me know 3 days before the grad that the dress has been dropped off in Miami. All this time, I'm still continuing to pray. I am a little bit worried, a lot bit, but trying not to, you know, give in to it. I have my mother, my sister, everybody praying, even Naya praying like this dress comes on time. So if you looked at Naya's grad vlog, there was a part in it after the uniform grad where I said, guess what? The dress is in Trinidad. So it literally, when it is I got the invoice, I know I'm like all over the place, but I apologize. When I got the invoice from WebSource, they told me that the dress would be there on the Wednesday in the country. And then I might have to wait 2 to 3 days after for customs to process it. That is where I started to get more scared. I'm like, oh Lord. Until it was going to be ready 6 p.m., I would have gone and collected it. And we would have just figured it out some way, somehow. So I called them, and that's the clip that I was referring to earlier. And they told me, yes, it will be ready by tomorrow, as in July the 5th. I felt like if the hugest weight had been lifted off of my shoulders. I was super, super grateful because this entire year, I kid you not, God has really been working on my faith. All right? Like, if you looked at my previous story time where I lost my makeup bag when we traveled to Guatemala and got it back right before we were leaving, like, and that's just one of the instances where God has really been working in my life. And this is not because I'm Jesus' favorite or nothing like that. It's because I pray. I pray and I put my faith and trust in him. I was so happy. To the point that my parents, well, I couldn't take the day off because I took the day off for the uniform grad. So I just left early to, you know, get her organized and everything like that of the day of the prom. My sister, God bless her heart, took Naya to try on the dress at home and then took her back after to Tony's. That is a gentleman's store, kind of like a detour. Like they sell suits and everything, but they also do really good adjustments. I have gotten a lot of good adjustments for anything that I need from Tony's in Trinity Mall, and they only charge $35 because the only issue that this dress had, remember this is a size 14, Naya is a size 12. I am expecting that they have to do a full overhaul because this dress cannot fit, right? Or it will be like loosey-goosey on her. Nothing like that. The only adjustment they needed to make was the top part. By the breast, it was large. It was like hanging off of her. So they let her try it on and they tacked it up. And they only charge 35 TT. If that is not God, like, I don't know what is. When my sister told me this, like, I feel like if I didn't hear her properly, because they were also in the mall and then they were trying to get little last minute things like boob tape and a little, what's that thing called again? Oh my gosh, what's the name of that? It is called a brooch. Yeah, a brooch. Because there was a part of the dress that was looking kind of naked without something there, you know, so they opted to go get a very expensive brooch. But anyway, I left them with my card, so you know, that's a scary thing. But I mean, the whole thing is like, this dress that seemed like if it was not coming, came on time, fitting in all the right places except one. Like, that is just written Jesus all over it. And every time things like this happen, it kind of continues to strengthen my faith, strengthen my faith, strengthen my faith in God, because I don't know what I would have done. I would have been really sad and disappointed. And she too, because at this point she was really excited, all the hype, gratis, and everybody shopping, everybody preparing. So, like, how are you going to show up now not going? And one of her teachers, actually, right, on the day of the uniform grad, when we were taking her to get her nails done, I called her to get a grad ticket, and she was just like, she thought it was very strange that every time she asked Shania, are you coming to grad? And Naya just looking at her like this, because like she didn't know what to say. But I did not want to spend money on a grad ticket. If it is, I wasn't sure. So, but I'm just grateful, 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 grateful to Jesus that he came all the way through for us. And Naya got her dress on time. She looked absolutely stunning. Like, it's definitely a core memory for me, like, words can't even describe. It was just one of the best things that has happened in my life. So thank you, Jesus. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story time. I know I must have rambled a little bit, but basically all of this is to say to try Jesus. Like, definitely put your faith and trust in him. This is from somebody who is a recovering overthinker and worrier. Like, I worry first and pray later. I'm working on that, but honestly, it's just God, because you have 3,000 to give me to buy a dress? No? Okay, then, and neither do I. So, I'm just grateful. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not fake. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. Why is this so far, man? You wanna get with me, stop.